and welcome to Nana's Craft Corner. On this video, I'm going to show you how to make this adorable Easter box, just in time for Easter. The one that you're seeing right now is made out of cardstock, but I'm going to use, the next one I'm going to make is, it's going to be out of designer paper. And I'm going to work and score it a little lighter than I would on the cardstock, because cardstock is fine, but this will chip. It'll crack if I'm not careful, but I really like this color, so I'm going to do this. This sheet is 8.5 by 11. The size of the box it will be, as you can see, we're going to just measure it in front of you, is about 2 inches high. It is about 3 inches wide, a little less than 3 inches wide, about 2 3/4, and the size is about 4.5, a little less than 4.5. So it's kind of a really cute size, and I made this for Easter. You can put strawberries in it, or cookies or desserts. It's just a perfect box to give away at Easter time. And on another tutorial that I've done in the past, you will see these flowers if you want to know where I made them. It's on my channel. Right now, let's get started. So I'm going to bring, on the 11th side, you'll be scoring it at 1, 4, 6, 9, 'and on the 8.5-inch side, you'll be scoring this at 2. We'll flip it around, and 2. So on the 8.5 is 2 and 2. The 11-inch side is 1, 4, 6, 9. And it looks like that. Alright, so I'm going to fold just this top part to show you, make it easier. The 4 line and the 1-inch line. I want to show you, you're going to have to come back. So you're going to have to come here, the 1 inch and the 4 inch. You're going to put it back in the board, and you're just going to score from 1 inch all the way to 4 inches. Right here, 1 to 4. And you're going to come over here, and you're going to score from 7.5 down here all the way to 4, because this is the top part right here of the lid. Alright, so now we're going to kind of lightly burnish everything on here. And I don't need my scoreboard anymore. Just let's burnish everything. That. And here. And for right in here, I'm going to clip all the way from this 2-inch section right here and up here. I'm going to cut this off, right, this one. And let's do all the way on this one side. What we'll do is the same thing. Put all the way down the line, the 2-inch section. Come in and cut this off. And cut this off right here. So when you did this, this is for the lid. If I would have left it, it would have been way too long for the lid. So you have to cut this down, just the part where the lid is. You cut it down 1 inch so that it folds and does really nice, looks really nice. The next thing I'm going to do is right here, we have a part to open the box. I'm going to take a 1-inch punch, center it between here and here. And come in just about a third of my punch. That's about right. There. Now, you could leave it like this and it will become one full box and it's very nice looking on its own. But we don't have to do anything. Just put it together, glue it. I'm roughly showing you what it looks like here. And it looks cute, just as it is like that. Now, but we're going to go one step further and we are going to put the window in. And how you put the window in is in this top section here, where we clipped it right in here. We're going to have to measure. We're going to take a pencil and measure 1/2 inch all the way around the box. So within the square, I'm going to take a pair of scissors and cut this off where we put the lines. And I try to go as clean as possible because it shows up on the other side. And make sure you then we come back and just like erase all our lines. Okay, you're going to take a paper that fits right within here. This is approximately 4.5 by just under 3. I made this a little smaller, so it's going to fit over top for the window. I'm going to come across with the glue and just put it around the edge. Now this glue is great, it dries clear. And I'm just going to come across and just put a little bit. You know, the glue. Alright, we're going to let that sit for a bit before we assemble the box. Just make sure it's stuck on there well. Alright. So we'll give it a little bit of time to let it sit, because it'll pop off if you don't let it sit. So let it sit for a bit and then we're going to assemble the box. Okay, let's start with these two corners and we're going to do the lid first. And I'm going to take my time making sure the corners are nice when I do this. So I'm going to go up here and line the corners up and let it sit for a little bit to make sure the corners line up nice. Here. Let's see. And then we're going to do these two corners next. Make it sit up so it doesn't take so long. Put this back. So be very careful when you're scoring this. I'm noticing here, if you get a little rough, it'll crack and you will have a little bit of a cut, which I fixed it, but I think you can see it on here a little bit, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. You just have to score. We tend to score a little rough on most things, and this one you have to go a little more gentle on it because there's corner right here, you can see it a little bit here, that it starts to crack and come apart if you're not careful when you score it. So now we have this almost done, put together, and I'm going to come across, make sure all the angles are good on here. And then I'm going to just, if this is off, which it is, I'm going to come across and clip. This is my scissors to make it look better, that's all. Just a little bit. That looks good. Wherever it doesn't look good, And then we're gonna come across and do the edges of the corners here. So I'm gonna go in, if you have a punch, that's great, the corner punch, but corner rounder, I don't have one, so right with me anyways. And so I'm gonna just use my scissors and make it look pretty around the corners here. Alright, so let's close it up. Make sure it's all nicely glued. The corners, watch the corners here. And I see another section I don't like right here. Corners glued. Put the box down. There, that's good. And if there's something here you don't like, just trim it. Won't even know. Nobody's gonna know. Alright, I'm gonna put it this way, and we're gonna take this pretty ribbon to finish it off. Get everything out of my way, and I think this piece, it might be big enough. I have two separate sections here. Let's see. I'm gonna go across the top, yeah. I'm just gonna do a little knot. Fancy little knot, and put it to the side over here. I'm gonna do it like this. I'm just gonna clip it off to an angle. And I have these little tulips I made, and there's gonna be I did a video earlier on this, that if you like it and you want to do it, I'll show you how to make these. A few little flowers made of pistachios. And we're going to come across and... Alright, so I just want to say this is all done. But if you were to do, I have a bunch of boxes here, it does take a lot of space. So what I would recommend, if you want to do a whole bunch for Easter ahead, okay, so what I tend to do is if I want to make extras, I don't put them together. And I have all the boxes set here. These boxes are designed for Easter boxes, but you can basically use them for anything you want, for any birthday, whatever you want to use them for if you need that size box. So you don't assemble them, put them in a bag together, and then you just have to pop it up, glue it, and put it together and decorate it, and it's that easy to store. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. If you're new to my channel, please hit that red button to subscribe. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you soon on my next video. Bye for now.